Hello, dear friends. Today I want to talk about something that concerns each of us, but something that is rarely paid attention to in everyday life is the state of our blood. We are used to taking care of the health of the heart, lungs, and joints, but we rarely think about how blood, the main transport system of the body, affects overall well-being. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to cells, removes waste products, participates in the regulation of body temperature, and protects the body from infections. However, like any system, it can malfunction. One of these disorders is increased blood viscosity, which is popularly called thick blood. What does it mean? Imagine that your blood turns from a flowing liquid into a thick syrup. Its movement through the blood vessels slows down, the heart begins to work with overload, and organs and tissues begin to suffer from lack of oxygen. But the worst thing is that thick blood is the ground for the formation of blood clots, which can lead to such dangerous consequences as a heart attack or stroke. According to medical research, increased blood viscosity increases the risk of cardiovascular disease by 40 to 60%. Therefore, it is important not only to be aware of the existence of this problem, but also to understand how to prevent it. Causes of thick blood. To deal with a problem, you first need to understand its causes. Blood can become thick for a variety of reasons, ranging from lack of water to serious illnesses. Dehydration. This is one of the most common reasons. In hot weather, with physical exertion, or simply with insufficient water intake, the liquid part of the blood decreases, which makes it thicker. Scientists claim that even moderate dehydration can increase blood viscosity by 10 to 15%. If you feel thirsty, it means that the body has already started to lose water, and the blood is getting thicker. Lack of vitamins and trace elements. Vitamins and minerals are important for maintaining a normal blood composition. For example, vitamin C strengthens the walls of blood vessels and prevents the formation of blood clots. Vitamin C is found in citrus fruits, oranges, lemons, berries, currants, raspberries, bell peppers, kiwi, and broccoli. Vitamin E thins the blood and reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases. It is found in nuts, almonds, hazelnuts, vegetable oils, olive, sunflower seeds, and avocados. Magnesium and zinc regulate the blood clotting process. Magnesium is found in green vegetables, legumes, oatmeal, almonds, and bananas. Zinc can be obtained from meat, beef, chicken, seafood, oysters, shrimp, pumpkin seeds, nuts, and whole grains. Deficiency of these substances can be caused by poor nutrition, chronic stress, or diseases. Chronic diseases. Some diseases, such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, or cancer, directly affect blood density. For example, in diabetes, elevated sugar levels disrupt the structure of the blood, making it more viscous. Lifestyle. Our habits also play an important role. Sedentary lifestyle, unhealthy diet, smoking and alcohol consumption. All this worsens the condition of blood vessels and blood. For example, an excess of fatty foods increases cholesterol levels, which contributes to the formation of blood clots. Genetics. If your family has had cases of thrombosis, strokes, or other cardiovascular diseases, then your risk of developing thick blood is increased. Symptoms of thick blood. Thick blood can manifest itself in various symptoms, which often go unnoticed because they seem insignificant or easily explained by other causes. However, ignoring them can lead to serious consequences. Constant fatigue and lethargy. Organs and tissues lack oxygen and nutrients due to slow blood circulation. This leads to general weakness, decreased energy, and drowsiness, even if you get enough rest. Headaches and dizziness. Lack of oxygen in the brain is one of the key causes of frequent headaches and feelings of a heavy head. Dizziness can occur when getting up abruptly or during the day for no apparent reason. Problems with concentration and memory. Slow blood circulation impairs cognitive function. It may be difficult for you to focus on tasks, there are blackouts in memory, and mental activity becomes exhausting. A feeling of numbness or tingling in the extremities. Slow blood flow causes a feeling of numbness, heaviness, or tingling in the arms and legs, especially after sitting or lying down for a long time. This may be due to a violation of microcirculation in small vessels. Cold hands and feet. A violation of blood circulation leads to a decrease in the temperature of the extremities. Even in a warm room, hands and feet can be cold. Palpitations and shortness of breath. The heart is forced to work with increased stress in order to push thick blood through the vessels. This can lead to a rapid pulse, a feeling of heaviness in the chest, and shortness of breath during physical activity, or even at rest. Skin manifestations. The skin may become paler or bluish due to insufficient blood supply. In some cases, vascular asterisks or small hemorrhages appear on the skin. Frequent seizures. Cramps, especially in the legs, can be caused by a violation of the blood supply to the muscles. Increased blood pressure. Thick blood can lead to increased blood pressure as the heart has to put more effort into blood circulation. Feeling of heaviness and tension in the veins. The legs may show signs of varicose veins, and the veins become more pronounced. These symptoms cannot be ignored, especially if they appear in a complex manner. If you notice similar symptoms in yourself or in your loved ones, it is important to consult a doctor as soon as possible for examination and analysis of the blood condition. The effects of thick blood. Thick blood is not just a temporary disorder, but a serious health risk factor. If it is not diagnosed in time and measures are not taken, this can lead to a number of dangerous complications that significantly worsen the quality of life and even pose a threat to life. Thrombosis and thromboembolism. Thick blood increases the likelihood of blood clots, which are dense blood clots that can partially or completely block blood flow. Deep vein thrombosis. It most often occurs in the legs, causing pain, swelling, and redness of the skin. Pulmonary embolism. If a blood clot breaks off and enters the pulmonary artery, it can lead to sudden shortness of breath, chest pain, and even death. Heart attacks and strokes. According to medical statistics, increased blood viscosity is one of the main causes of cardiovascular disasters. Myocardial infarction develops when a blood clot blocks the coronary arteries, blocking blood access to the heart. Ischemic stroke occurs due to blockage of blood vessels feeding the brain, which leads to the death of its cells. Slowing of blood circulation. Thick blood circulates more slowly through the vessels, which leads to deterioration of oxygen and nutrient delivery to organs, disruption of the excretion of carbon dioxide and toxins, chronic fatigue, decreased physical and mental activity. Varicose veins. Due to the increased viscosity of the blood, the pressure in the veins increases, especially in the lower extremities. This leads to vascular deformity, the appearance of varicose veins, and a feeling of heaviness in the legs. Increased stress on the heart. The heart is working with overload to push thick blood through the vessels. Over time, this can lead to the development of heart failure. Hypertension. Due to the thick blood, vascular resistance increases, which leads to a persistent increase in blood pressure. This condition creates an additional burden on the cardiovascular system. Hypoxia of organs and tissues. Due to the slow blood circulation, organs and tissues begin to experience oxygen starvation, hypoxia. This is especially dangerous for the brain, heart, and kidneys, as they are most sensitive to lack of oxygen. Weakening of the immune system. Thick blood impairs the blood supply to the lymphatic organs, where immune cells are formed. This leads to a decrease in the body's resistance to infections. Increased risk of chronic diseases. Slow blood circulation and poor tissue nutrition can contribute to the development of chronic inflammation, which in turn increases the risk of diseases such as arthritis, atherosclerosis, and even cancer. Kidney and liver problems. The organs responsible for filtering and purifying blood are also affected. High blood viscosity overloads the kidneys, which can lead to kidney failure. The liver may also suffer from fatty degeneration or inflammation due to increased stress. Why is it important to act on time? The consequences of thick blood directly depend on the speed of diagnosis and the start of treatment. Regular checkups and prevention help reduce the risk of complications, improve blood circulation, and prolong an active, healthy life. It is important to remember that the health of your blood is the basis of the health of the whole body. Diagnostics. If you suspect that you have thick blood, you should consult a doctor and take the following tests. General blood test. This basic test will show the level of hemoglobin, red blood cells, and other indicators. Coagulogram. A special test that evaluates blood clotting. Folk remedies for blood thinners. In addition to medical recommendations, I want to share folk remedies that help thin the blood. Water. Consume at least 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day. If you find it difficult to drink clean water, add a slice of lemon or a little honey to it. Blood-thinning products. Fruits, cranberries, raspberries, black currants, fish, salmon, mackerel, herring. Natural anticoagulant. Nuts and seeds, almonds, flaxseed. Decoctions and infusions of herbs. Willow bark contains natural salicin, which acts like aspirin. Oak cleaver improves blood circulation. Ginkgo biloba supports vascular health. Apple cider vinegar. Add a teaspoon of vinegar to a glass of water and drink it in the morning on an empty stomach. Spices. Ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon not only thin the blood, but also strengthen the immune system. Prevention. The easiest way to avoid problems with thick blood is prevention. Drink enough water. Eat more vegetables, fruits, and foods with antioxidants. Exercise regularly. Even a simple walk helps improve blood circulation. Avoid stress, which can provoke vascular spasms. Conclusion. Thick blood is not a verdict, but a signal from our body that it's time to change our habits. Keep an eye on your diet and lifestyle, consult a doctor on time, and you can prevent serious health problems. Remember, health is your main value, and taking care of yourself starts with simple steps. Take care of yourself and be healthy.